Okay, I made this video just as a quick example of what a solution to a problem might look like. I think the important things to remember are first what we talked about in class in terms of restating the problem, saying something about how you're going to solve the problem and using multiple representations to solve the problem. But something else I want to make sure you understand is that when I'm writing up a problem, I'm not solving it. I've already solved the problem, and then I'm going back and cleaning up my work to communicate my solution to somebody else. So after solving this problem, I felt like there were a couple of important pieces. First was to find the missing side of each of these triangles using the Pythagorean theorem. So here is the invocation of the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, with the values plugged in from the relationships I knew in these triangles, and the result of it. In this case, the height was radical 3 over 2, and in this case, the side was length 2 radical 3 over 3. Then I wanted to find the area of these triangles using those side lengths, so the invocation of the area formula, area equals 1/2 base times height, and the result of it, square root of 3 over 4 in this case, square root of 3 over 3 in the second case. I used those areas to find the area of the hexagon by multiplying it by 6. So again, here's what I did. I did the multiplication, and here's what I got: 3 radical 3 over 2. 6 times radical 3 over 3 is 2 radical 3. And finally, what was the point? Well, it was to get approximations for pi. 1 was below the value of pi. The area of this hexagon is less than pi, so pi must be greater than 3 radical 3 over 2. And it must be less than the area of this hexagon, which was 2 radical 3. So here's my final solution. Okay? Again, I think the important part is to just show the highlights, but to be clear about the work. Now, why did I get h equals the square root of 3 over 2? Well, that's from kind of commonly accepted algebra, and so it's okay if you end up with a wrong answer. It's just an arithmetic mistake, and that's not a big deal. It doesn't need to be a part of the solution. We'll shake that out. But this is just an example, again, in response to somebody's question on the message board. So I hope this is helpful. Please feel free to ask any questions or leave any comments on the video.